Bonjour, all you happy cuisinaires. Today we're gonna make some mac and cheese. Not your old school run-of-the-mill mac and cheese. Throw away those old casserole dishes and put on your fancy pants because we're gonna make some fancy restaurant-style mac and cheese. For that, we're gonna need 4 kinds of cheeses. I like to use a sharp aged cheddar. I love a gradable Asiago. And for the salt, I love a sheep's milk aged Pecorino Romano. And my secret weapon, a spicy blue cheese. So I commercially grated my own cheese in my own grater, my own commercial rotary grater. And now we're going to, I like the blue cheese to be crumbled by hand, because it's just kind of like that. This does not grate well in a mechanical grater. Plus you want your fingers to stink as much as possible when you make this recipe, or else people won't know that you made it. You're gonna wanna save about a pint of this. Reserve this for later on in the recipe when we make our breadcrumb topping. To do our restaurant style mac and cheese, I like to do ham and sweet peas. You can get a nice Cure 81 ham. You can use a prosciutto, you can use speck ham, you can use a lot of different products, but Cure 81 ham actually works really good for this dish. You just dice it up like so. To cook the pasta, bring a large pot of water to a boil, salt the heck out of it. This is a critical step because you only get one chance to season your pasta from the inside out when it absorbs the pasta water. Classically, mac and cheese is done with elbow pasta. You can be fancy schmancy and get cavatappi or fusilli or something like that, but elbow pasta is kind of what we do. In a separate large part, melt 3/4 of a stick of butter, reserving the rest of the butter for the breadcrumb topping. Low and slow, we're gonna add a little bit of smoked paprika, a little bit of dried mustard, some garlic powder, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Add some all-purpose flour, and we're going to make a roux here, which will thicken up the sauce a little bit. Now it's time to whisk in the heavy cream and whole milk. Add some kosher salt and black pepper. Let it simmer down now for a little bit. Add a couple dashes of Tabasco sauce just for a little pizzazz, and then it should be just good to go. When the pasta is done, drain it and go ahead and give yourself a free steam facial. Open those pores. You deserve it. You've been slaving away, and something should steam all that butter shimmer off your melon. Dump the pasta in the sauce and give it a good stir. Now we're going to add the shredded cheese. Stir it and allow all that goodness to melt into one naughty concoction. We're going to do the same with the blue cheese. And it rains ham from the heavens above. I suppose it rains peas too. Give it a good stir. Now I'll give it a taste for seasoning. That is good. That is damn good.
To make the panko breadcrumb topping, we're going to pour the breadcrumbs into a bowl. Add some kosher salt, black pepper, and the reserved butter from earlier. Drizzle in some good quality olive oil. And since I love white truffle oil, I put it on everything. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit in there. It's completely optional, however. Add in some chopped fresh Italian parsley and the rest of the mixed shredded cheese. For these pewter dishes that I like to use, I'm lucky to have inherited these from my restaurants in previous years. I love these because they're really good at conducting heat. You can use anything that's oven-proof, ceramic, little tiny cast iron pots would be cool, or a big cast iron pot, do it casserole style, or you can just do grandma's 9x13 casserole dish if you wish. Technically, you can eat this mac and cheese as is, and it would be delicious, but we're going to make it extra special, tasty, crispy with the crunchy bite of the breadcrumb topping here. We're going to put them in a preheated, fiery hot oven. I like to do about 400, or you could even go as high as 450 degrees. We're basically just cooking for color once this is all put together. And voila, look at that. Obviously, allow this molten lava to cool down a little bit before you devour. We don't want anybody going to the hospital before they eat this classic American dish. Folks, give this recipe a try. If you're not a fan of blue cheese, I bet you will be after making this.
À la prochaine fois. Until next time.